Hi friends, we're going to be working on more verbs in the past that are spelled a little bit differently. So they're going to be working on more verbs in the past, and this is on page 106 to 107. 106 to 107. Okay, let's go to our notes. Okay, more verbs in the past. Some verbs change their spelling when adding ed. Some verbs end with e. So you have to drop the e and add ed. Okay, let's do some examples. Example of e. So if you had the word race and you're trying to add ed, we would not spell it R-A-C-E-E-D. That would be weird. We actually drop this E to add ed. Raced. Okay, another one. Joke and add ed. We have to drop this E and add ed. Joked. You see that? Okay, the next. Okay, some verbs end with a consonant and a Y. Now this will sound very similar to the rule we learned about drop the Y and add IES. This is very similar. It says change the Y to I and add ED. It's not ES, it's ED, because we're talking about verbs in the past. Okay, so it's very similar to the rule we already learned. Let's give an example of why. So if I said cry and I wanted to add ed, let me grab a pencil. I would not write this word because that is spelled wrong. I have to drop the Y and add IED. Okay? Alright, let's go on to the next one. Worried. Okay, again, I would not add, so I want to add ED to worry. If I spell it like this is wrong. We have to drop the Y and add IED. Worried. Okay? Alright. Now, some verbs end with one vowel followed by one consonant. And remember, a vowel, we can write these as A, E, I, O, and U, and sometimes Y. Okay? So A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y is a vowel. And you can add those to your notes. Some verbs end with one vowel followed by one consonant. So when that happens, you have to double the consonant and add ed. You're going to double the consonant and add ed. Let's look. Some examples of a consonant, double consonant. Okay, so if we had the word stop, I'm going to zoom down here. Okay, so if we had the word stop and we wanted to add ed, how we would do this is we would not write it like this, S-T-O-P-E-D, because if we did that, we only had one P here, and this turns into a magic E, which makes the O say his name. Then it would read stoped. That wouldn't make sense at all, right? So we have to add a P and then an ed to spell stopped. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Hug. Okay, if I spelled hugged like this E turns into that magic E and makes the U say his name. That would be huged. That doesn't make any sense, does it? It doesn't sound right. So we have to add a consonant, add a double G, then the ed, so hugged. Okay? All right, let's work on our next assignment, which is assignment on page 107, numbers 11 through 18. And all you need to do is write only the verb. Okay? Only the verb. So, let's go to page 107, and you're only going to write the verb. Okay? Write the correct past time of each verb in the parentheses. Okay? So, a present arrived from her grandmother's. Arrived. So, there's only a vowel here. So if there's only a vowel, we drop the E and we add ED. Okay? So that would be, let's see, arrived. Right there. Okay? All right, let's go to the next one. The clerk placed a box in front of her. Okay, so there's a vowel with an E. We drop the E and add ED. So if there's an E, if it ends with an E, we drop the E and we add ED. Okay? That's a plus sign. Okay? So you're going to drop this E and add ED. Next one. Tina hurried home. Okay, so if it ends in a Y, the rule is you drop the Y and you add IED. Okay, so Tina hurried home. So all you need to write is the word hurried. She quickly unwrapped her present. Okay, this is that where it ends in a vowel and a consonant. So if we added ED here, it would make the A say his name. Unwrapped, that doesn't sound right. So we have to add a double consonant. So I'm going to put double plus ED. So we're going to say UNWRAPPED. She quickly unwrapped her present. Okay, next one. Tina tried to open the present carefully. Okay, notice this ends with a Y. What do? We drop the Y and we add IED. TRIED. That's all you need to write. Number 16. She tugged at the string. Okay, so this has a vowel and a consonant, so we have to double the consonant and add ED. Double the consonant. TUGGED. Tugged. Number 17. A large clown puppet stared at her. Okay, that ends in an E. What do when we are trying to make it past tense? We drop the E and we add ED. So STARED. Okay, and the last one. The puppet moved on strings. So what do? This ends in an E. We have to drop the E and add ED. Okay? All right, nice job, friends. Kiss your brain. Make sure you post a picture of your work. Thank you.